So Genesis chapter 2, verse 8 gives us a little interesting insight that I think a lot of people miss. It talks about God placed Adam in Eden, meaning that he was actually made from the ground outside of the garden. He wasn't made from the dust inside Eden. He was actually made from the dust outside the garden. Then he is put into Eden. Now, the word Eden means pleasure or delight. And that garden was created for Adam and Eve to enjoy, but instead they forfeited the pleasure with God's presence and all that he prepared for them, for the delusion that they could be gods themselves. And so how interesting that when Adam and Eve get kicked out of the garden, where does he put them? Out of the garden to work the very ground from which Adam was taken. Like the irony there is huge. God took dust, made Adam, put him in Eden. Then when he got kicked out of Eden, he put him back at the same patch of ground he had been created from and told, hey, work this ground. These dust particles are pretty much relatives of yours, and now you're going to farm them and create crops and food for yourself. I just think that's wild. Like we miss that so many times, that the irony of Moses sharing this information. So hopefully it helps us kind of keep a good balance and understand that, if we try to set ourselves up and try to be like God, as I said in a previous video, we're already divinity. We're already God-like because we were created in his image and his likeness, but we're not God. And we'll never be God, no matter how much we attempt to achieve it. So we must rid ourselves of that delusion that we can be gods ourselves. We are not the masters of our own destiny. And the sooner we submit to his will and his way in our life, the happier we'll be, because there is no place in the world that is better for you and no happier place than you could ever be than in the center of God's perfect will for your life. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but he's with us. And that is all the help that we need in order to accomplish the purposes that God has established for us, why God put us on this earth. So anyway, just some insights that I hope you're enjoying.